beautiful skyline of Denver, Colorado is our backdrop tonight. Welcome to the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. So far, they've got the fourth best record in the conference. And, of course, the Nuggets, a game behind.
And for the Warriors, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at forward, it's Thompson and Green. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set, and it's Cauley-Stein in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nuggets, Grant down low with Jokic. The backcourt is Murray and Harris, and it's Barton in at the three slot. Greg, this season is the first time in the last 4 or 5 years that Golden State will not be the prohibitive favorites to win it all.
I mean, back-to-back devastating injuries in the finals. Kevin Durant departing in free agency with time and health. Will they retake the throne? So we'll just have to wait and see.
And here are the Nuggets now. Grant finds Murray. That three off the mark. On offense, here are the Warriors. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
To the paint, here's Jokic. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Out to the right wing. Russell from long range. Cauley-Stein kicks to Green. Thompson way outside. The rebound by Grant.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. Here's Harris. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. Jokic passes to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Carving up the defense with excellent passes like there. Jokic, a big man with great vision.
Golden State moving the ball around. Curry can't get it to go.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Pass to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got his second bucket tonight. Well, Clark, no doubt you've been through this many times. The regular season is a grind. I think you said that before. Do the veteran players need to teach the young guys how to handle that schedule?
I clearly think, Kevin, that the veterans can be helpful, but there's nothing like firsthand experience, and you really have to experience the length and the grueling nature of the season to understand how you best can weather the schedule. But veterans certainly can be helpful.
Is there a rookie wall, Clark? Is that true?
Yeah, I think there is one. Clearly, I hit it, and most rookies that I've talked to during my time and beyond find a period in that season when they bump into that wall.
The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
Another way that Jokic keeps pressure on the defense is that he can spray home a few threes if you don't keep an eye on him.
Russell, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Harris drives in. And again, it's Denver. Warriors trail by 4. And Thompson kicks to Cauley-Stein. The pass to Russell. Cauley-Stein dishes to Thompson. Hits the three-point bomb. Thompson's got 5.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. Cauley-Stein with the defensive effort. On its way from Curry for 2. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Murray finds Jokic. Over Cauley-Stein. Jokic, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Passes it to Russell. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Connects from three-point range. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
Gotta love the smooth shooting stroke of Thompson. Outstanding at shooting as soon as he catches the ball.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
A Sacramento King for his first 4 seasons. Willie Cauley-Stein was ready for a fresh start. They allowed him to leave, and he got his wish in Golden State. The athletic rim runner, a nice pickup for the Dubs.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Draymond Green. Glenn Robinson III is checked in for Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for D'Angelo Russell. Here's Robinson after the made shot from Zach Randolph. Curry passes to Looney. Robinson kicks to Burks. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 5. And another 3 for Golden State.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Morris looking over the floor. Second shot opportunity. And Looney sends it back. Down low. To the inside. McKinney passes to Curry. Launches a 3. Plumlee with the rebound. The Nuggets trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And you know, Kevin Randolph knows the importance of staying engaged and alert. But man, what a surprise to see the big fella pop up and throw it down.
Offensive rebound outside Curry. Works for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. Morris against Curry. It's stolen by Curry. In the corner, it's Robinson. From past the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
A pull-up. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Morris against Curry. And Steph Curry with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Morris outside. It's Porter outside. That one no good. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league.
Basketball, like passion, love, like that is the thing I play like when I know for.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. They've got Robinson. Steph Curry is out there with Alec Burks. And it's McKinney in at the power forward. But they recover it. Plumlee, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Russell, he's checked in for Golden State. The free throw off from Plumlee. And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin, and at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you. You weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Jokic, he's checked in for Randall. And it's Jamal Murray in for Michael Porter. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Clock at 4. The high post shot. Murray, no good. Warriors leading by 14. Russell from long range. And another three for Golden State.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Russell against Morris. Jokic on top. Right through the D for the layup. Jokic has got 5.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Murray, no good.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Drills the three-pointer. 9 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Back to Morris. Murray surveying the D. Shoots from the elbow. Morris with the bucket.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Russell finds Burks. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Burks has got his second bucket of the night.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Murray, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Denver calls timeout. Clark, for a while now, you and I were just talking. We've had a rule that a team cannot go without a first-round pick in consecutive years. Could it be time to lift that restriction?
I certainly wouldn't mind discussing lifting the restriction, but I like it as it is on the books because it does lend itself, I think, to competitive balance. And that's important in the strength of a league.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Grant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Martin comes in for Malik Beasley. And Harris subbed in for Monte Morris. Now, here's Burks. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. There's Russell with the three. Another shot, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Outstanding timing from Jokic there. Then the superb reach to wipe away the shot.
Outside Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Thompson inside the line. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And there's the pass to Harris. Now, here's Grant. Barton the bounce pass. Here's Jokic. Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Boy, a lot of energy and hustle on display from Jokic that time. Never giving up on a possession.
Russell kicks to Burks. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Randolph has checked in. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 19. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand. Grant outside. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Harris's shot is off.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Porter's checked in for Denver. Glenn Robinson, the 3rd, is checked in for the Warriors. Stephen Curry comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Harris misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Barton. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. But they get it back. Cauley Stein passes to Thompson. Warriors the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 3 assists, and 2 steals. There was a lot to like about his first 2 quarters in this one. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, they got to do a better job on the glass. Ernie, they got outworked. They were weak physically. That's part of how they fell behind in this game. I think if they could control.
And that'll do it for us. The 3rd quarter about to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Grant down low with Jokic. And it's Barton in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Jokic. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And, you know, a big strength of the Nuggets is their depth. They can get points from all 5 positions easily. Had 7 double-digit scores last year. You don't see that often at any level of basketball.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And the confidence oozing from Murray. Just so efficient from the interior.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with the depth of the Nuggets, Clark, there was always someone stepping up.
Well, you know, that was the case game to game as well as after the injuries they had. Having a deep bench helps tremendously in the regular season. And, you know, you can weather the storm with those injuries like the Nuggets did and still win your division. Very impressive. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
"11 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Yeah, once Thompson gets going, he is almost impossible to slow down. We're seeing that tonight. Their entire offense is revolving around him, and boy, is he coming through.
Harris inside the line. They get it again.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Jokic finds Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one. Thompson passes to Green. Golden State moving it around. Curry can't get it to go. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 6 in the 3rd quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Murray. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Yeah, and Greg, you know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Jokic passes to Murray. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Well, Clark, one thing you have to respect about Jamal Murray is how intense of a competitor he is.
And you can't substitute competitive spirit, Kevin. It's a great attribute to have, and you see that in how he's improved his game year to year. I mean, he loves being in the spotlight, going up against the game's big-name guards, and he doesn't shy away at all. That's a credit to him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season, the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Barton left side. Harris kicks to Barton. Goes back up. Grant outside. Passes it to Harris. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Pass to Green. Now here's Cauley-Stein. Barton defending. Green dishes to Russell. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 20 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Murray against Curry. Goes up to the stripe. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
3-pointer. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. For 3, Harris. Good on the triple. Harris has got 9.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way.
Russell kicks to Curry. The pass to Thompson. Launches it. Buries it from 3-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense too, Greg. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Mark, the level of nuance and the footwork that keeps evolving every few years. Talk about the changes that you have seen from the time you've played to the exquisite footwork we see now.
Well, you know, some of my peers would say that these guys are being allowed to walk and have it talked about as good footwork. So you work with Reggie and other guys, and I hear them all the time saying guys are getting away with carrying the ball and so forth. But the footwork is pretty good. I mean, when you think about it, the step-back 3-point shot, the ability to make plays off the dribble, all attributed to footwork. I think it's just an evolution of the game. As players see more and more of excellent work on the court, they're able to emulate it a lot sooner and a lot better.
On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Robinson is out there with Thompson. And it's Pascal in at the power forward position. Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Took him no time at all on that one. Spellman's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Beasley outside. Here's Morris. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, you look at Monte Morris, this former Iowa State Cyclone, really an ideal option as a backup point guard because he's efficient and gets a lot done in limited playing time.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Morris Clark, a 2nd-round pick in 2017. He came alive in his sophomore season.
I love the fact that he got his chance and he made the most of it, Kevin. He showed great poise and awareness, excellent in terms of his shot selection, and was highly productive as a scorer and playmaker off the bench.
Stolen away. Robinson passes to McKinney. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Unloads. Offensive rebound. Here's Poole. Pass to McKinney. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Porter, no luck. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Pascal. Pass to McKinney. Here's Pascal. Covered by Beasley. Here's McKinney. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Herman Gomez grabs the miss. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Denver Nuggets. Tries it from 19, and that one is off.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
Beasley in the post, guarded by Robinson. Beasley finds Porter. The shot, money from the wing.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Pascal. Outside Robinson. Shoots it. That's good on the jump shot.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Pass to Hernangomez. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Sharon Gregg comes in for Monte Morris. And the Warriors also making a change. Jacob Evans is checked in for Robinson. Warriors have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Evans for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Evans has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us, Greg, that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Steph Curry.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
First team foul.
The Warriors have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. The pass to Evans. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. McKinney passes to Pascal. Here's Poole. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Randolph. The shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Pass to Poole. Here's Pascal. Hernangomez covering. Passes it to Pascal. Shoots over Grant. Pascal's shot is off. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Clay, what was the key to the win tonight?
Just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Clay, great effort from everyone. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Kendrick on the clock, hey, that's a violence, I know shot.
Hey, I ain't never on the block. Hey, I was just passing the rock. Hey, I was just jamming the pot. Hey, Range Rover with no top. Hey, Range Rover with no top. Hey, we my dang it. Yeah, chain go bling go blah. Hey, teeth go neck go. Stilo retro. We got my people show out. Yeah, yeah. Mas, loose, mas, loose, mas, loose, mas, loose. I study the game like a tool. Schooling the kids with no rule. Giving out gold like a boost. Calling me king like a moose.
Better call me king like Shango. Only seeing green like Rondo. Gold, everything on me pronto. Fitting 30 kings, 50 queens in a condo. Clear course sitting on my wrist. More real estate. Putting all the in a try. On baby, on kids, on guys. Surrounded by the ops, I get a anyone. East side rolling through the traffic. Hit me up, Pan-African. Send me one. I can make a god out of savage. 21. He said he run the block. I said we gon' own the block. Boys standing, sitting, watch you better come and get this bread, boy. Running from the cops. I said we gon' own the cops. Putting money in the stocks. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Well, Haiti, I be going voodoo crazy, so we got Lord Haiti to produce. Stones on me looking at my deuce. Putting gold in the hood like a moose. Try.
And it's true that if you take time and consider, all the dynamics around you and supporting you and those that are against you, that you'll find the answers to make a way out of no way. And that the answers will come through you so that you could contribute to the community and give back.
My girl soft and shaped like a strawberry.
Looking down upon the Tower Bridge spanning the Sacramento River here in the capital of California. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night. DA, it's all yours.
De'Aaron Fox talked about his mentality on the court. You put the ball in his hands, he says, I'm going to take over the game. It doesn't have to be scoring, just always attacking. Always. You got to be a dog. Don't back down from anyone. Kevin, I know you're a dog. Back to you.
Sure do, and with his quickness, a scary combination. Thank you, DA. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And I think for Golden State, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
Now Golden State's starting 5. Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. Green and Cauley-Stein are down low. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. And it's Dedmon in at the center. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Shots good by Dedmon. Many players on their best behavior to start the year. Do things get more chippy as the season goes on?
If you were in a marriage, Kevin, let's say, and you are. Let's say you had what's called the honeymoon phase.
Yes.
Right around December, that's about your 5th year of marriage. And guys start to think about, you know what, I keep seeing you every day, and I don't like how it is that I'm playing, and I don't like where we are right now. It's cold in this gym. What is going on? That might spill over occasionally to competition on the floor.
Well, because my wife plays this game, watches our broadcast,
yeah.
I'm always in the honeymoon stage.
I'm looking at you, Kevin, and I cannot believe you just said that.
I can't believe she's playing it. Here's Fox following the basket by Draymond Green. Barnes left side. Great tee that time from Green. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Nobody near Barnes. Sinks the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, Thompson coming right back, and Clay saying, yeah, I know I play D, but I also hit threes. That's a nice response.
It's stolen by Curry. A pull-up, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
They kick out to Hield. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Just getting more and more court awareness and where guys are at all times is De'Aaron Fox.
Thompson with the bucket.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Offensive rebound. Outside Russell. Here's Curry with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's been interesting to watch Willie Cauley-Stein and his development, mostly coming from De'Aaron Fox in a style change where Willie Cauley-Stein could get out and be athletic. Now with the Golden State Warriors, who like to play up pace and move up the floor, along with Steph Curry's playmaking ability, Willie Cauley-Stein could have a great opportunity here at the center position to be a runner and a scorer in transition.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And with Cauley-Stein last year, he made some big strides before his free agency.
Well, I think that's something that Bob Myers and the Golden State Warriors were very keen to as they're trying to adjust and tweak this roster after the season they had last year. Willie Cauley-Stein, a great running big with great hands and can finish. So if they're going to play up-tempo and speed up the game even more, Willie Cauley-Stein at the center does make some sense.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. Alfonso McKinney comes in for Draymond Green. Glenn Robinson, the third, is checked in for Thompson. And Alec Burks subbed in for Curry. It's Ariza on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. And Looney sends it back.
And you can see they're struggling from the field.
And Russell gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here's Farrell. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Russell high post. And stolen by Bielitsa. Here's Farrell. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And I like the subtle adjustment he made to create a little space for that one.
Yeah, that's an awesome finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Now, here is Russell. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
The Kings trail by 12. Watching the line there, that'll be a backcourt violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Kings. In third, the Warriors.
And you know what? These are 2 of those teams that just live off their transition game. They put a lot of pressure on you defensively because that's where they get the bulk of their offense. And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
50 seconds left to play here in the first. Ariza has the open look. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Ariza rising and firing.
3 from the inbound. Russell, no good. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Down by 12. Banked in off the glass.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Burks. Golden State moving it around. Russell passes to Robinson. And the three off target. Kings have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And Joseph kicks to Bielitsa. And the foul on Glenn Robinson. That's his first foul. There's 10 seconds left in the first. There's the pass to Giles. Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Golden State Warriors. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how
the way I judge, whether we can play together or not is on the defense.
Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
On the attack, right from the tip, they've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Alec Burks. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Robinson is out there with Looney. And it's McKinney in at the 4 spot. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much. Here's Giles. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Just 3 to shoot. Reza passes it to Giles. Chalk up 2 there.
And Sacramento seems like a great fit for Luke Walton. Team's approach on offense really matches his own. Should never be a shortage of scoring for the Kings.
I wonder how it is that Luke Walton did his studying coming into this season with how much success last year Dave Yeager had in getting these guys to push the ball up the floor. Luke Walton believes that anyone can rebound and bring it up, and they have the kind of guys who could do that on this roster.
Second chance shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Sacramento making some changes. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Bielitsa. Harrison Barnes comes in for Trevor Ariza. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Farrell. Cauley Stein, he's checked in for Golden State. Back to Burks. Kicks to Thompson from downtown, and another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Fox against Curry. With some arc, and there's the nice layup by Fox.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step on the defense, you're pretty much going to read the back of that jersey.
Passes to Cauley Stein. Here's Curry with the 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Curry's got 11 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Warriors leading by 14. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And for Steph Curry, certainly one of the best to ever play. Iguodala said last season, Brent, that he's already the second best point guard to ever play in pro basketball.
Well, high praise from Andre Iguodala, and why wouldn't you talk about Steph that way? You tally up MVPs and titles and his impact on the game and what he's done to change the way the game is played. The case for Steph Curry to be the top point guard ever is getting stronger and stronger every season. The guy that he's going to have to knock off the top of that shelf, I think, for most everybody who's been basketball fans for a long time, is one Magic Johnson.
Here's Fox. The good-looking shot from the wing. Fox has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Burks' shot is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Fox finds Hield. Curry with the steal. Pass to Burks. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. 8 points for him.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Hield. It's rebounded by Golden State. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Barnes outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers. Barnes has got 6.
Barnes keeps competing out there. When you sink a 3 on him, he's going to come back and try to make you pay.
Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Hield can't hit.
Yeah, still trying to calibrate right now because he had 1 3 in the first quarter, but nothing since.
And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
You got to live with that if you're the defense. You challenge Green to make some shots. You don't want anybody else to beat you, but he knocks it in.
Hield outside. Floats one, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Thompson outside over Barnes. Thompson misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And finished off by Bagley.
Pretty easy for Marvin to get up like that.
30 seconds left in the second quarter. Burks on the wing. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. Thompson for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. 18 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
Offline with his 3. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Steph, I know Coach Stress is taking care of the basketball. What have you guys been doing to make sure you limit?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our half. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 18 points, 2 assists, and 1 rebound. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Their field goal percentage.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
It's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And with the departure of KD, the Warriors able to bring in D'Angelo Russell from the Nets in return. Greg, how do you like that fit for Golden State?
You know, offensively, fits the high skill level they're known for. Defensively, it might be tougher, but his youth, another positive as their other stars enter their 30s.
Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bagley and Dedmon playing together in the front court. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Bagley against Green. Barnes outside. It's good from long range. Barnes has got 9 points.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Curry outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Curry against Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Thompson with the bucket.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Barnes outside. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. Up top, Bagley. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Bagley's got his second basket of the game.
Fox does a great job of sizing up the defense and then finding a hole. So good at getting in there.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Each year, so many coaching changes. Brent, do you feel they generally get too much blame when things go wrong?
I don't know if blame is the word, Kevin. That's just the easy out for a lot of organizations that want to make some changes. The main thing that's frustrating, I think, for the coaching fraternity is patience. You have to be realistic about the potential of your team and how much time it takes to grow what it is that the coach's culture is all about. That's where teams sometimes lose out and give up on somebody a little bit early.
But these guys go into it eyes wide open.
Oh, there's no question about it. And really good coaches in the NBA know that it might not last all that long. So they're going to be who they are. That's who you want to hire. Hire a coach who knows exactly who he is, both coming in the door and walking away.
To the left side wing. Farrell for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Curry can't get it to go. Sacramento's gone 7 of 9 on 3-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. Farrell gets the bucket.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself. Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Pass to Giles. And he goes right over to D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And this is the time they wanted to mount the rally and get back into it.
It's tipped. Here's Robinson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Robinson's got his first points in this one. And here now the Kings. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Joseph kicks to Farrell. To the middle. Here's Ariza. And Ariza with the stop.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch. Pretty much not a player in the league is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
Now the pass to Bielitsa. Joseph with the ball. He's guarded by Russell. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A nice job by Bielitsa. Be patient. Look for teammates. He found one.
Warriors leading by 19 points. Well, for Bielitsa, he's not the most athletic player on the floor, but Brent, he produces.
Bielitsa, one of those guys who can flow into a transition and stop 3 or 4 feet behind the three-point line and drill you from there. So a nice guy as a secondary option on the break is Bjelica.
Russell kicks it to Looney. Russell passes to Looney. Curry on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Bangs home the trifecta. Robinson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Timeout called by the Kings.
A great year for the Kings last year. We're in the playoff hunt right up until the very last month of the season and ultimately came up short. But those guys will be hungry to want some postseason play this year.
Sacramento making some changes. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Giles. Buddy Hield comes in for Corey Joseph. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Yogi Ferrell. And the Warriors also making a change. Green's checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Robinson, and then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Fox against Russell. Fox finds Holmes. And Looney sends it back. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Robinson for 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Fox. Pass to Holmes. Yes, that goes in. Holmes got his first points of the night.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Russell with the bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Warriors, another fast break opportunity here. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 13 points.
Yeah, multi-dimensional score. Hard to match up with Russell in that kind of space.
Goes up from the top of the key. No good that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Warriors ahead, ending the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-7 run. Live from Golden One Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Alec Burks, and it's Poole in at the point. Pascal, the pass to Spellman. Kicks to Evans. Latre hands it from downtown. Evans has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Knocked loose. Burks against Fox. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Back to James. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. James has got his first bucket in this one.
I think getting better as a passer and understanding more about how the NBA game works. That's De'Aaron Fox.
The numbers in their favor. Here's Poole. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Interesting to see the Warriors not be prohibitive favorites coming into the season. You still have to give the Warriors a lot of credit for the run they've been on. 5 straight finals, something that we haven't seen since the 1960s with the Boston Celtics.
Back to James. He tries for 3, and Richaun Holmes gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Joseph, he's checked in for Sacramento.
Corey Joseph.
Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Poole. And the Warriors miss again. And for the Warriors, a new opponent in the finals. First time, Brent, they didn't face the Cleveland Cavaliers.
First time no Cleveland, and first time for the Raptors appearing in the finals. And those injuries, Kevin, quite frankly, just too much to overcome. Very unfortunate to not see both teams at full strength at the most important time of the year.
Evans' shot is good.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at that Jazz matchup, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride. Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Joseph, the pass to Swanigan. Here's Farrell. Pass to Giles. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Joseph, the pass to Farrell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brent, with offensive rebounding, which players can you count on to create second chance opportunities every game they play?
Well, Giannis in Milwaukee does a pretty good job with his length, grabbing boards and being able to go back in and cause some problems for the defense. Rudy Gobert is always around the rim, both defensively and offensively. DeAndre Jordan did that for years. It'll be interesting to see, if he can continue that role down there to be a putback and a stick-back guy.
Burks, the pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. Pass to Burks from outside the arc. Swanigan pulls it in. James, left side. Makes it off the glass. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
And here's Evans outside, drills it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The Warriors pull it in. A minute 20 left in the 4th quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Steph Curry.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Got a piece of it. Here's the break. Here's Pastel. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, it looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the pass to Swanigan. 16 seconds left in the game. Count the basket.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
James with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Feet and feeling in the streets.